Hi, everyone. I hope you're having a great day. I wanted to make a video and just take a few minutes of your time to explain a few more things about Walk Through Bethlehem. Most of you should have your script, your lines by now. And I thought that you may have some questions as you're going through them. I know that you did receive some notes. I just want to go through a few of those and just kind of let you know how things are going to flow so that you'll know what's going on and feel more confident in your role. First, let me say thank you for volunteering to help us with this program that we hope and pray is going to be an opportunity to share the gospel with lots of people in our community. So you can be praying with us about that, that God will bring us the people that need to have a seed planted or the seed watered or, harvested that night. That would be our prayer, that we would get to see people come to know the Lord after we've shared the story of Jesus' birth with them. Um, when people are registering, which is what we're asking people to do, when they register online, they will choose a time to come. And when they arrive on site at Homestead Hollow, they will check in, make sure that we know that they're here for their time. We'll know how many people are in their group. We're trying not to get more than 20 people in one group, so you can spread the word about that. And people can go, one at one time, one at the next time. If they have more than that, we can split them up. And we will direct them to refreshments. When at refreshments, they will get some hot chocolate, cookies, coffee, the few things that we have to offer them. They can wait there. Then one of our beginning hosts will take them from that area and tell them a little bit about Bethlehem and some of the history there. And then they will lead them to a guide who happens to be waiting outside the city gates and is going to be traveling through Bethlehem already as they're there for the census. So, this guide is going to take this group of travelers through the city. And as they're going through the city, they're going to be speaking to the merchants, to the vendors, to the townspeople, just hearing bits and pieces of a story about a coming Messiah, how they wish that things were different with the Romans. They wish that things would improve. They wish a Messiah would come. They've heard rumors of a couple that's in town and she just gave birth, but she says she's a virgin, and people are curious about this story. So, as they're going through the city, they will be talking to you as one of the vendors or one of the townspeople and getting these little bits and pieces. So, even though each small section alone may seem like a tiny portion, it truly adds up to build a bigger story for the groups that are coming through. So when you are in your station, you hopefully will have arrived early to get ready, to get dressed in your costume, to be in position, in place. It's a big place. We may not be able to communicate directly with everyone. So if we know that you've taken the responsibility to get yourself there, get yourself ready, be in your spot, then we should be good to go as soon as the first group arrives and they're ready to take their tour. So once you're in your position, you are with a group of people in your station. So we're asking that multiple people within the group that you have, say you are in the baker's shop. So we're asking multiple people within the baker shop to learn the lines so that you can either take turns. Whoever feels more comfortable could do it all the time. That's fine too. But the important thing is that if someone needs to step away to get warm, depending on what the weather's doing, to get something to drink, to go to the restroom, then there is someone still in that station that is ready to take over those lines and to fill that role as people keep coming through. So that's why we've asked multiple people to learn the lines. And we're asking that you have those lines learned by November 17th at our first required dress rehearsal. And at that time, you'll get to practice them a few times, and it will be a great time to see how things are going to flow and get a feel for the people in your group. So, as people are coming through, we do ask, that you have a good time. But when you see a group coming, if you will be in character, if you can stay in character, have a good time with that. Let it be a chance to do something fun and do something new and be a character that you normally would not be. We want Bethlehem as it is for us to be as authentic as we can possibly make it. Now, will we ever 100% authentically recreate Bethlehem the night that Jesus was born? Absolutely not. We do not know what it was like, but we're just trying to make it special for the guests that are coming through, and we don't want to disrupt the flow of things. Obviously, anything can happen, and we're going to roll with the punches and go with the flow, any way you want to put it. So, as you see people coming, please be in character. Every guide, if it's a man, will be John. If it's a woman, will be Hannah. And that makes it easier for you if you choose to call their name as you're interacting with them. Please do so. If you're in town and you're a wanderer and you want to speak as the guides go by, please feel free. You could say, "Hi, John, how are you tonight? Shalom." You'll hear shalom a lot, meaning peace to you. So as groups come through, you will do your lines. They will move along, and as long as they are within sight or within hearing range of you, please stay in character. So we will have a place for all of our cast members to go and get warm, get a bite to eat, get something to drink, use the restroom, because we want you to be well taken care of and we want you to be comfortable that night. We have no idea what the weather will be, if it will be wet, if it will be cold, if it will be mild and warm. We're praying that God will give us favor and great weather, but we will make it through and be prepared for anything that comes. You can have food or drink where you are, but please keep it hidden. And if you are in a station that is serving bread, fruit, or juice, we ask that you keep that prepared, that you have part of your team always preparing that, ready for when the groups are coming through. So when you're finished at the end of the evening, if you will help us clean up to the point that no wild animals are going to come and get food things or things that could be messed with, we'll put those things away. We'll just clean up any trash that we see. And please leave your costume on site. There should be hangers available and ready for you to just hang your costume back up. Keep it there overnight. There will be specific spots for you to do that, so that way the next night you're not worried about bringing anything with you. You just come and get it, put it on, you're good to go. So as far as under your costume, if it's going to be cold, obviously you will want to dress warm. If your arms or your legs can be seen, if you could get some sort of a nude or tan colored, skin tone matching, not perfectly, but something that will keep you warm and that is going to be color neutral for hiding things. And that will help a whole lot, help you, help us. Let me see what else there was. Obviously, you're saying the same lines over and over again all night long. And if you need to keep a script close by, you can do that. Please keep it hidden, and we won't be reading from a script. But if you need to look at it between groups, you're welcome to do that. And our guides, they have a lot to memorize because they're speaking to each and every vendor. So as our guides are coming through, if they just happen to say the wrong thing, please improvise with them. If they don't say what you feel like they need to say, maybe you can say it in a different kind of way, and that will trigger their mind and go, oh yeah, this is where I'm at. So please help us with that and don't panic. As long as we're getting the main idea across of what it is we're trying to say, it's all going to be just fine. And let's see. I think the other thing is the children. If you have children with you, please keep them with you. This is going to be a pretty dark location. We are lighting the areas where people will be traveling as best we can. But overall, it is at night, it is dark, and we will have a lot of strangers in the area. So please just make sure that your children are with you and that they are safe, because we really just do not have enough people resources to keep eyes on children in different locations unless they've been assigned to a spot where there are more children than not. So please be praying for our event. If you think of other questions, please let me know. And I'm praying for you and praying that God blesses you and gives you the ability to just get those lines quickly and to feel comfortable and confident, and that everything runs quite smoothly for our 2 nights. Thanks, and God bless.